Good morning and welcome to sunny Summit County, Colorado. We're sitting outside the Dillon Dam Brewery today to talk about the latest and greatest exhibit at the Denver Art Museum, their upcoming A Passport to Paris. A Passport to Paris is not only a journey to France and a glimpse into their world, but a journey through time, as it's going to cover over 300 years of artworks from back in the times of Louis XIV all the way up into the 19th century. We've got French Impressionists and their light, bright outdoor works. We've got drawings of all sorts, and we're also going to have some of the very best French masterpieces, some things from the rock stars of the art world, in three different French exhibits happening at the same time. In order to celebrate this awesome collection of artworks, the Dillon Dam Brewery is going to brew a special beer. When we looked at these paintings and these drawings, we saw a lot of light, a lot of sunshine, a lot of light blue skies. And so instantly I thought of a light beer. Lighter beers were popular in France even back in the 1600s. As the Black Plague came to Paris and killed over half of their population, I believe it was, there was literally a time when drinking beer was safer than drinking water. And so everybody had what was called a table beer, a nice, light, refreshing beer that the whole family could drink so that they had something liquid going in when they needed to avoid the water at all costs. What we're gonna do is kind of a sunshine in a glass kind of beer. We're gonna start with a very light malt bill, a little white wheat and Pilsen malt. We're going to ferment that with a lager yeast at first for a crisp, clean finish and a nice dry finish. But towards the end, we're gonna finish it off with a little bit of a Belgian farmhouse yeast, just to kind of take it even further and give it a little more of a hint of the different personalities of all these different arts, all these different artists through all these 300 years. There'll be a tiny hint of lemon and coriander, all very subtle and balanced, in a light, crisp, highly carbonated lager ale, a bit of a steam beer, if you will. We'll start with a cool lager fermentation, slowly bring the temperature up, and then introduce another yeast to let that personality really blossom and grow and split. This exhibit is going to be running at the Denver Art Museum from the end of October, the 27th, all the way into February 9th of 2014. So come on down to Denver and take a trip to France. For more information, please visit the denverartmuseum.org website or their Facebook or our Facebook here at Dillon Dam Brewery. Also, we will be once again having a naming contest for this brand new beer. It will start October 7th on either of our Facebook pages, Denver Art Museum or Dillon Dam Brewery. You can put your name in there, and on Thursday morning, the 10th, we're gonna pick the best 4 or 5 names, and we're gonna have a voting, which will also be decided upon by the Facebook users, and that will run into the next week. This delicious, refreshing, light lager ale will be available down in Denver as well. So before your stop to the Denver Art Museum or after, please visit our friends at the Rack House Pub, where they'll have this new beer on tap, along with about 30 other delicious Colorado beers.